Hey class, we're here where Miss Daddy is actually trying to draw that chair over there, and we're gonna listen in on the two sides of her brain. We're gonna listen into left brain and right brain, and we're gonna hear what advice they're giving her. And I want you to decide which side is telling her the truth about that chair. Because you know how sometimes two different people might give you advice and it's like two different advices and you don't know which one to take? You should always weigh it against the truth that you know from God's word and his way and his will for you. So let's find out who's telling the truth about the chair. Listen in. And when you're listening, you're going to have your note paper that has the list of 4 lines. And every time you hear one of the kinds of thinking that we've talked about with left brain or right brain, analytic or analogic or symbolic or any of those, when you hear one of those, you are going to see, you're going to hear a description. And then you're going to see me hold this up. So this is like a secret signal that lets you know that you need to decide, what type of thinking did I just describe? Did that side of the brain just describe? So left brain will be doing the talking, but you've got to ask yourself, what kind of thinking did they just demonstrate in what they said? So I want you to write it in. And sometimes there might be more than one correct answer. So feel free to write any ones that you think apply. And of course you can rewind the video and listen to it as many times as you need to be able to fill out your paper. All right? So let's begin.
Hello, Miss Daddy. This is Left Brain. I see that you are drawing a chair. It is a chair, definitely a chair. I have defined it. I have named it. Okay, it is a C-H-A-I-R, chair. Okay, now that we've named it and defined it, we can move on with our lives. I don't know why you're still sitting here. Why are you still trying to draw it? There's no point to that. We've already identified it. Okay, if you insist on still drawing this chair, just remember that we have lots of things to do out there and this is wasting a lot of time. Have you looked at the clock? It's time to go. We've got people to see. We've got things to do. I don't know why you're wasting so much time on this drawing. Okay. Well, if you're gonna still draw this pointless thing, this chair, then let me give you some advice. First of all, everybody knows that chairs all have the same length legs. Otherwise, they couldn't stand on the floor correctly. So you must draw every leg the same length. I don't care if that's not how they look. It's only logical that they would be the same length. So you should draw them the same length. There's also 4 legs. All right, well, another thing that is logical would be that if someone was going to sit on that chair, they need to have a nice big square to sit on, otherwise they'll fall off the chair. So make sure you draw that seat nice and big like a giant square so that everybody can sit on it properly. All right, well, let's do this step by step. All right. Let me break it down for you. First, draw the top of the chair, then go down to the next part below it, then draw the seat, like I told you before, then do the legs. Okay, are you done yet?
Now let's hear what right brain has to say. Whoa, what is that thing? Whoa, I've never seen anything so beautiful in my whole life. Whoa, I don't know what it's called, but it sure is beautiful. I can see why you're drawing it. I could spend all day drawing it, man. That's so cool. Wow, you know what I noticed? Do you see that thing in the middle? It looks really skinny. It looks like a sword. Hey, do you ever notice how much it looks just like a sword or a really skinny diamond? Yup, that's what it looks like to me. I think you should draw it like that, because that's how it really looks. So, wow, did you notice that the legs are all different lengths? Look, one is longer than the other one. At least that's how it looks. I think we should draw it that way. I also noticed that there's different size spaces between those skinny things that are along the back. There's all different sizes of the spaces in between. I think you should definitely check that out. Alright, we could just spend all day on this. Who cares? We got stuff to do. Let's just hang out and draw this chair all day long. Alright, have fun. Alright, so there you have it. Which one, I want you to really think about this. Which one do you think you should listen to when you're drawing? Which one is going to keep you on the path of truth, and which one's going to lead you astray through logic? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in class.